All right, so get in front of your computer. I'm sure you are, else you won't be able to see this video, right? Um, and let's look at some of the different LLMs, large language models. So ChatGPT that everybody heard about, many people already played with it, and so forth, is a large language model. So we ask questions and it answers it. It is generative AI, so you can generate plans, you can generate branding strategies, marketing strategies, you can create code, you can generate anything really. So let's look at, I'm going to look at 3 different ones. There are many, and this will be your first homework. Today and tomorrow, spend time playing around with these AI models and see which one works best for you, and then buy a subscription. All right, so AI coders can do extreme work for you, but it's not free. Yes, you have free plans, and you can actually get far with free plans, right? So play with all the free plans of all the different AI models, but at some point choose one, and once you start running out of your free tokens, most of them, it's free tokens every month, so you can get away probably in tier 1 not paying for your LLMs. What will it cost you? I would say about 200 Rand a month. What can you do with it? It can replace a branding manager, a marketing manager, a coder, 1,000 other things, and it works 24/7 every day, and every day of the week, and every day the whole year through, at 200 Rand a month, you know. So let's start off looking at Perplexity. So Perplexity, here I have ChatGPT as well, and here I have Kimi as well. So let me just open up a new Kimi, or let me just go to the chat there. All right, so when you log into all these things, what you'll see is an area where you can type things in like this, and even in Perplexity. You can press the dictation button, and I can do something like, hello, how are you doing? Ooh, I don't know if I wanna, you know what, I'm not going to use the microphone at this point. Simply, I'm worried that, Perplexity will take control of it, and then I can't talk normally to you as I'm talking now. So I'll just type it away. I'll, hello. And I'll hit the arrow, and it will give me something back. It knows who I am. Yeah, Kinloch is my real name, by the way. Kin is what everybody calls me, but nobody calls me Kinloch. Everyone calls me Kin. I suppose Kinloch is too hard to remember. I agree with it. It's not a very common name. But what we do have when we type things in is normally a plus sign, and you can upload files, right? And you can normally choose the model. So what is meant by the model? It means that you have many different, let's call like Perplexity a front end, ChatGPT is a front end, and behind it is where all the knowledge is. These knowledge are the models. The newer the model, the more knowledge is in there, the better the knowledge is trained, and so forth. And the more expensive the model is, of course, as well. So depending on what you do, is if you just want to do something very basically, you don't need a expensive model. You just type away with a basic model. That is Perplexity. ChatGPT, and Perplexity, by the way, uses models that's not necessarily their own. You can use ChatGPT, you can use Claude, Gemini, and so forth. So Perplexity allows other companies' models to be in this front end. But of course, ChatGPT will only have their own models in there. And the same for my favorite called Kimi. And it's my favorite right now. How long will it be my favorite? We'll see, until the next thing comes out. They all have a bar to the left where you can create a new chat, or you can view history of things that you discussed previously with your AI. It's the same. There's your chats. You can create, some of them you can create projects, which is nothing more than a directory. So you can have your branding chats, or your marketing chats, or your coding chats in different directories, projects, and so forth. And all of these different LLMs do have additional functionality. The thing that Perplexity is very strong in, as an example, is when you do web searches. So it can go find very new, newsworthy things that's happening now, and then bring it back inside your prompt as answers. Now, if I look at Kimi as an example, Kimi allows you to create websites, documents, slides, Google Sheets or spreadsheets, and many other things. Even Kimi have a coding platform specifically for code. Now, let me just show you something on Kimi that might impress you, or I hope will impress you. I went to Kimi and I started talking about this tier 1 and what I want to teach you guys and so forth. And, I've explained what it's all about, all this training, and so forth. And we start creating lessons, and, I added things to lessons. He expanded on it. And then afterwards I say, create me a slideshow prompt that I can give to the slides agent in Kimi. And let's look at one of the slides. Let's use this one, for instance. So way to the top, Kimi itself gave me a prompt that I can use to generate the slides, because I told them, you know what, not more than 20 slides. Keep the rebel glitch sort of rebellious feel into our slides, and not too many words. I'll do the talking. We don't want hundreds. You don't want to sit and read on the presentation, right? And it came back and it gave me this presentation. But just look how great this looks like. I'm going to start to play it. Just look at this. Ain't this wonderful? This is really looking good, right? So this is the type of presentations you'll see me doing, and it literally did it in 5 minutes for me. And it did it in such a way that you can understand immediately what I'm talking about. For instance, this specific slide explains lingo. What is a hero image? What is a toast? What is a card? What is navigation? This language, this lingo that we're going to use is important because you can also say, show me a little pop-up that will show that the newsletter is sent, and keep it there for 5 seconds and then take it away from the page. Or you can just say, generate me a toast, which is best. Generate me a toast, right? So this is the power of all these different chat engines, and how you use it, as you can see, is extremely simple. You chat away and you can add reference material. Now, just chatting away is not good enough. And here's what I want to say is, look at the first video I'm going to do next, and then go back and talk to the LLMs, because you'll probably, without the knowledge that's coming next, you're going to think, oh no, ChatGPT is bad, you know, Kimi is worse, and Perplexity is just as bad. They're all just bad. They don't give me what I want. So in the next lessons, we're going to do some promptology, so you can prompt properly. So after this lesson, I'll come back and we'll do a prompt or two on these different chat models and see, you know, how well it is going for us. So that's it. I'll see you in the next lesson. Bye.